There's our persimmon tree. It's really getting going now. Let's see if I can. There are just blossoms everywhere. Now most of those persimmons will get dropped by the tree because it can't support them all. But, oh my gosh. I'll put up some pictures of persimmons from past years. They get to be about the size of a bell pepper. All day in the neighborhood. My little plants are growing. I found this plant, just one leaf, in the neighbor's yard, and I dug it up. Well, when I say neighbor's yard, I mean the grandmother's yard. I dug it up and rescued it, and now it's going crazy. It has a scientific name, which I'll put up across the screen, because I don't know it offhand. But then went back and found several other single leaves. They like to grow next to cement or a tree, but it's doing really well. Those leaves are maybe about 8 inches tall now. So, and then there's this big stalk thing that's coming. I don't know if it's getting ready to bloom or what this thing is here. Not sure what that is. Okay, this little Siamese here. Seeley! Seeley! He's one of the ones that came with the apartment. As you can see, he's missing a back foot. But he has a ton of upper body strength. This is the other Siamese. His name is Lionel. Lionel! Handsome! Yeah, you're handsome. He's the one that came with the apartment too. April's in her cage asleep. Well, she was asleep. Cage door's open. Sometimes she just goes in there because it's safest for her. And then up top, there's my boy. Yeah, that's my... Hey everyone, happy Wednesday, May 1st. Just took you outside for a few little bits of what's going on with our persimmon tree, because it's very interesting to watch it grow, especially if you are not used to having a persimmon tree or have ever been around one. They're a little bit different than other fruit trees. The fruit sometimes becomes about the size of a good sized bell pepper, and sometimes it's just a little bit smaller, but this is the kind that you don't eat when it's hard. This is the kind you have to pick it when it's hard, but then you let it ripen on the counter, because you cannot pick them when they're ripe, because when they're ripe they are just like mush, like very mushy tomato. Sometimes we take them and we, after they have been ripened, we dehydrate them and turn them into like fruit jerky, or the landlady sometimes makes cookies with them. She loves them. She could just eat tons and tons of them every day when they're ripe. But that mushy texture, not to get too graphic, but it's a bit like snot. It is just gooey soft and stringy and kind of like okra. That kind of just gooiness. Anyways, let's see, what have I done for crocheting? Well, not too much. I'm still making hats. I don't know why. I might send Billy some more hats, but not right away. I think I wanted to send some off to her just to go ahead and make some of her, if she's got deadlines, I want to meet those deadlines, and if she still wants more hats, then these I'll spend a little bit more time with. But I did this one last night, this little USA hat, and that's not finished, by the way. Then I'm working on a little purple one right now. Not showing up really well, purple, but it's purple. It's 4 shades of purple. And then I am working now on that sheet. Now, I will say that I'm not crazy about the way the pattern was regarding joining the legs, because I've done these kinds of patterns before where you make 2 legs and then you join them and just go round and round and build the body. So, I mean, it worked, but it wasn't my favorite way of doing it. For example, each of the legs, it turns out to be 30 around, so you would join them and they would be 60. But she wanted you to join, but skip 3. You would join, and you do 27, skip 3, do 27, skip 3, and then join the 2 together. So now you've skipped a total of 6, so you're down from 60 to 54. And well, that can work, sure, but it just seems like it would have been easier to either just join and do 60 and then reduce, or to do the reduction while you're joining. And anyways, it's still, it worked, but it wasn't the way I would have done it. But anyway, so I've got that partly done, so I'll show you. This is all I have done so far. My stitches are really tight for some reason. I don't remember being this tight before. I guess that's just me as a crocheter. Anyhow, so that's what I have done on that. I have to have it done before the 15th because it's a friend's birthday's on the 15th, and that's what it's for. And I'll probably just make another one. One for me, one for her. And let's see, went to Smart and Final today, because today is one of my landlady's hairdresser days. So while she's at the hairdresser, I do other errands for her. So like I went to the bank, and I went to Smart and Final, which is a grocery store chain we have out here in California. And this is one of my favorite treats. Do any of you ever tried this? Not the regular Nutter Butter, it's the wafer ones. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, literally, I get this package home and it's gone within a half an hour. It's terrible, but I just love them so much. Thank goodness. They're a little, well, I guess they're about $4 a package, so I don't buy them too often. But I do love them. And what else did we do today? Well, we might go to Ralph's later. Ralph's is our version of Kroger. But usually the landlady's good for one trip out, and then she's done for the day. So we'll see. And I guess that's about it for right now. I have a little video editing to do to put all this together. And I will talk to you all later. Bye!